blinds at 75, 150, under the gun limps, a few other limpers. We check our option in the big blind with Jack 3 of hearts. The flop comes Queen, Jack 3, 2 diamonds, 1 heart. We lead out for value and protection. Under the gun, snap raises to 1100. Mid position calls. I think putting in a raise here is over-repping our bottom 2 with backdoor hearts a little bit. So we're going to be a little deceptive and play various turns and rivers. Put in the call for 600 more. The turn is the 4 of hearts. We now have the backdoor heart draw. We check. Under the gun bets 1900. Middle position folds, and we put in the call. The river is the 5 of hearts. We snap check it for deception. He quickly bets 2,000. He has 6,000 behind, and we have 7,000 behind. We tank and shove all in. Jack-eye flush. He goes into the tank and calls with King, Queen of clubs. Horrible call, but we'll take it. We now have 20,000 chips going to 150, 300 at the Wynn. I love the Wynn.
Hi, Nibis.
Oh yeah, this tournament's crazy.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
With blinds at 200, 400, 50 ante. There's 2 limpers. We're in the cutoff with Ace, Queen offsuit. So we raise it up to 1,700. The blinds fold and both limpers call. The flop comes 7, 3, 3, 2 clubs. We have the Ace of clubs, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Good because we have runner, nut flush equity. Bad because our opponents can't have that in case they semi-bluff us. Checks to us, we bet small, 1,800. Original limper folds, second limper shoves all in, 8,300. We go in the tank and put in the call. He shows 2 red 5s. The turn and river are bricks. He scoops the pot and says, 1 for the good guys. I tell him that I did not win the pot. He says, oh no, I'm the good guy, don't worry about it. We call him out for his chip dumping and soft playing with his European buddy earlier. He gets real mad. Starts furiously texting his buddy who just dusted off his stack. But that's okay, he busted shortly thereafter. One orbit later, folds us in the cutoff, and we have pocket kings. We make it 1,000 to go. The small blind and the big blind call. The flop comes 9, 6, 4, 2 clubs. Checks to us. We bet 2,000. We do not have the king of clubs. Small blind quickly check raises to 8,500. He started this hand with 32,000. We started this hand with 30,000. We could jam. We could fold, put him on a set. Or we could call and play some turns and rivers in position. I decide the third option is the best. We put in the call. The turn is a 4 of hearts, a beautiful card, just in case he has 9, 6, or reduces his likelihood of having a set of 4s greatly. He continues for 10,000. I think he's going to do this with all of his flush draws, most top pairs, and or straight draws. So we put in the call. Big pot. The river is a horrible card, the 10 of clubs, and he jams. We don't beat much. We don't beat much, but we're getting 5, 6 to 1 on a call. He has us covered by 2,000. We didn't get it on the flop, planning to call down and set the trap with 1 pair. We put in the call, and he shows Ace 9 offsuit. We scoop. 60K pot. We're sitting pretty.
Thank you.
With blinds at 300, 600, we're under the gun with Ace, King of clubs. So we 2.5x up to 1,500. I get 3 callers. The flop comes king, jack, 8, 2 diamonds. We're gonna try to be a little deceptive, see how the action plays out, and give it the check. Original flatter puts out a big bet, 6,000, 1 fold, and the button goes into the tank. He decides to rip it in for 35,000. 6K better has 30,000 to start. We have them both covered with 60K. Do we just call it off with top pair here with the backdoor flush draw? Am I putting them on queen 10 of diamonds, jack 10 of diamonds, some sort of combo draw? Could have a set of 8s, could have king jack. Real tough spot, and we make a very disciplined laydown for the first time in our career. 6K better calls. He shows jack 10 of diamonds for the combo draw and pair. Button shover shows king jack off for top 2. We read him right for once. The turn is an 8, and the river is a king. The case king gives him a full boat. He would have beat us. We saved 30,000 chips. Let's stay focused. And final table at the Wynn, $225 rebuy. We're in for $325.
Came so far from the bottom, couldn't even see the top. Just as soon as I feel the drought, I'm whipping up every block. I'm a good God-fearing man with a criminal mind state. Ain't nobody gave a shit, and that's why we grind weight. My grandma off in the church, while I'm in the refrigerator, in search of the baking soda right next to the mashed potatoes. She praying for better days, I'm praying to take this water.
With blinds at 800, 1600, middle position opens to 4K. Gets 3 callers. We're in the big blind with 2 black 6s, so we complete. The flop comes 7, 5, 4 rainbow. We check. Original razor bets 6,500. Button calls and we call. The turn is a 5. I don't really want to check call versus an overpair. I have a lot more 5s in my range than these guys do. So we lead at 13,000. Both players fold, and we win a big pot. 140,000 chips on dinner break, going to 2K big blind. 45 minutes to kill. I already ate, so I'm gonna hop in a little pot limit Omaha. 125 blinds, buying in for 200. Let's run it up. With blinds at 1, 2,000, under the gun plus 3 opens to 4,600. Next to act, shoves all in for 28,000. We're in the small blind with pocket queens. We have 110,000 to start the hand, so you know we're all in. Action folds to the original razor, who snap calls 85,000. We show our queens, he shows his aces. 28K shover shows jack 10 offsuit. Flop comes ace, king, 8. Turn is a 6, and we're drawing dead. 200K pot his way. We now have 10 blinds.
High card, please.
Yeah. So I got 85 and 8. I'm just going to verify this one more time here. So I got 50.
We get some shoves through to chip up to 30,000. The last hand of 12,000, 24,000. We're under the gun plus 2 with ace 10 offsuit. A lot of nits at this table. Going to be overfolding, so we ship it in for 30,000. Middle position reshoves 70,000. We show our ace 10. He shows pocket kings. Why they wait to show, I'll never know. Hopefully we hit an ace. Flop comes 7, 7, 4. The turn is a 4, and the river is an 8. And we're out of the Wynn. 225 rebuy. A loss of $325 on the day. It's now 10 o'clock. We busted 2 tournaments in one day. Lost $130 in pot limit Omaha. It's time for the drive of shame. This Thursday, tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be hosting a special tournament on America's Card Room. It's called the Jeff Boski Bounty. $5 will get you in. $50 is the bounty on my head. Come and get it. Sign up today. It's private, so you're going to need a password. Luckily, you watched this vlog, so you'll now know. The password is Duke. D-U-K-E. Duke. Register today. Sign up on America's Card Room. If you don't have an account, click my link below. Use bonus code BOSKI. 100% deposit bonus to be released over time, along with 20 days of free cash up to 50%. If you want rake back, shoot them an email. They'll give you rake back. They want your business. Sign up on ACR today. I'll see you in the bounty tomorrow. Who's going to take me out and get that free $50?